Hey guys, Uncle Ray. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Bellwether. Up until a couple of weeks ago, I had never heard about the blockchain Cypherium. And then the FEDNOW announcement came out and it didn't get a lot of attention, but they chose Ethereum. So I put it on my list to go down the rabbit hole. And fortunately, some of the people in my community asked me to take a look at it. And quite frankly, they told me I needed to take a look at it because it's something special. And guys, y'all need to watch this video till the end. I'm going to walk you through Cypherium and what it's all about. And then we're going to take a look at the chart and see if this is an entry point. But this project is worth your full attention. Now, this is not financial advice, but I truly believe if you do your own research, you'll come to the conclusion that I have, and you'll be excited about this project, and you're going to get to stacking. I know I am. Now, let's get into it. The first thing I tell almost everyone when they're new to investing is to follow the smart money. Now, what I mean by that, you got to follow the governments, Wall Street, the Fed, obviously, corporations like BlackRock. Those are the type of entities that move the markets. It doesn't really matter what the average retail guy thinks. Doesn't matter what our friends think. Doesn't matter what most influencers think. It matters what like BlackRock thinks or Goldman Sachs think. That's what the hedge funds are putting their money into. Well, guys, this is the Fed. Now, I think everyone just overlooked what the significance of this is. The Fed is the money printer for the United States and the world, guys. And everything is going to go through Cypherium. Now, if they're starting on that level, guys, because they're not even well known in our community, at least with the average person, and they're starting with a account or a partnership with the Fed. Now, look at this, guys. Look what this says. Access will be provided through FEDNOW, the Federal Reserve FedLine network, which serves more than 10,000 financial institutions directly or through their agents. Think about that, guys. 10,000 financial institutions around the world are going to be using FedNow through Cypherium. Follow the smart money. Now, I highly recommend you go to their website. I'm not really going to surf around much on it, but you need to dig into it. It's a hybrid blockchain. It's both proof of work and a DAG, right? Kind of like HBAR, I guess it would be, and Constellation DAG. It's a hybrid. And guys, I'm telling you, this thing is a workhorse, and they built it to literally be like the Ethereum killer. I'm not going to say they are because it is way too early. But guys, when you follow the smart money and see who's behind this project, whoo, I'm excited. And better yet, it's so early and no one's really looking at this thing. Now, so go to Cypherium.io and surf around. Now, when I say smart money, these are their partnerships, guys. This BSN, I'm assuming that's the Bank of China, Microsoft, the DMI, which is the Digital Monetary Institute. Remember that name, guys. That's like the World Economic Forum. Those are some powerful people and corporations. Google Cloud, and IBM. And guys, these are not just partners that threw a little bit of money into them. These are partners that have spent millions of dollars collaborating on a project with them. Now, check this out, guys. That DMI, Digital Monetary Institute, well, they're also basically one and the same of the OMFI, or the OMFIF, the Economic and Monetary Policy group. Look at this. Look at these titles, guys, where global policymakers meet. I'm telling you, it's like the World Economic Forum. The future of money is here, guys, and they have their hands on part of making everything happen. They're a powerhouse, and they are knee deep in everything to do with this protocol. Now, if that wasn't enough, when I say follow the smart money, Pantera Capital, guys, is arguably probably one of the biggest funds that invest in blockchain technology. They were one of the early adopters. They're a powerhouse. Guys, imagine the vetting they do. And look right here, Cypherium, right below Cosmos. I don't know how much money they have in that project, but they were in on the early stage token. They were one of their backers, guys. Now, I want you to listen to just this short little bit of video, and you'll understand a lot more about this project, and then we'll take a look at the chart.
This technology is poised to create a truly unprecedented blue ocean market opportunity that expects value in the trillions. In this time of immense change, Cypherium has emerged as one of the most promising blockchains in the DLT space. With years of research and experience, the Cypherium team has built an enterprise-grade smart contract platform, focusing on the seamless integration between enterprise, finance, and mobile applications. The platform utilizes cutting-edge technologies with comprehensive coverage over speed, security, scalability, decentralization, and functionality. The Cypherium team consists of former senior engineers from Amazon, Google, Microsoft, and Huawei,
Some of the best
with extensive
in the world,
experience in
guys.
cryptography, distributed computing, and software architecture development. Our proprietary consensus algorithm boasts full permissionless decentralization, the capability to confirm transactions instantly, achieving over 10,000 transactions per second throughputs. By working with cloud service giants like Microsoft, Google, IBM, AWS, the Cypherium blockchain has achieved numerous advantages for enterprise adoption. We worked with Randstad, the world's largest HR company, and Google Cloud to implement the first decentralized identity human resource system. Our scalable enterprise-grade solution features high throughputs, security, confidentiality, scalability, and interoperability, which satisfies the real demands of enterprises and generates tremendous commercial value. In anticipation of the upcoming digital currency revolution, Cypherium has launched its digital currency interoperability framework to break down the barriers between different types of digital currencies and provide liquidity for the global market. In collaboration with OMFIT, a global think tank concerned with central banking, we took on a leading role in the industry to establish the Digital Monetary Institute and organize.
So, guys, that's what I'm talking about. OMFIV and the Digital Monetary Institute. Guys, I'm telling you, this is almost too good to be true. Now, let's take a look at the chart. But before we do, literally, guys, go take a look at DMI. Go to their website, surf around, see what they're all about. Dig into this project, guys, because I'm telling you, and again, not financial advice, this is a sleeper, and I am really glad that I found it. Now, you can see right here that when they made that announcement a couple of weeks ago, that this thing pumped pretty good. That would have been like doubling your money. That's nothing, guys. We don't want to buy right now, in my opinion. I'm thinking this thing's going to come back and it's going to get back down in here. And that's when I'm going to start stacking. Guys, we're going into a recession, but whenever, whether that's 6 weeks from now, 6 months from now, or 2 years from now, they're going to cut that printer back on. And like, guys, I want y'all to think about something. Once the FEDNOW is set up, and I don't know how all that's going to look, but they're not going to be writing you a check and putting it in the mail like they did during the pandemic. And everyone around the world, guys, especially one of our political parties, and this has nothing to do with politics, they're pushing for universal basic income. So let's fast forward 5 years from now, guys, and I think they're going to crash the market. I think this is going to be like almost, we'll be lucky if this isn't a depression, and that's when they're going to roll out the possibility of universal income. And they're going to start, they're not going to send you a check, they're going to send you digital money through like the FEDNOW or through a CDBC or whatever. But if they use FEDNOW, all that money is going to go through Cypherium. This project, guys, is unbelievable. And look how cheap, guys. We're going to pick this thing up under 2 cents. Right now, you can buy it like right at 2 cents. And if that thing heads out and starts, you know, when the U.S. government cuts on their money printer, there's no telling how high this thing can go. Now, here's also my thoughts when I say follow the money, because I've said it before and I'll say it again, that the U.S. government, the central banks, huge corporations like BlackRock and Wall Street pick winners and losers. And for whatever reason, our Fed picked this project, which I find very ironic that it is a Chinese-backed project. However, think about regulation for 1 second. We saw what's happening with Ripple. We're all worried about regulation. But do you really think the SEC is going to attack Cypherium when they are working directly with our Fed? I don't see that happening, guys. And that's not fair, but nothing that we're seeing in the global economic picture is fair, guys. Looks like Ethereum has a pass, but who knows? But in my opinion, they definitely sabotaged Ripple for a reason, and they wanted to play catch up, and they wanted to get their projects in place before we have the great reset, whatever that looks like. And I truly believe we're going to have a reset, not only in banking, but guys, they're going to crash all these asset markets, primarily crypto. And guess what's going to happen? And you can mark my words. I'm putting my reputation on this. I truly 100% believe this. This is not financial advice, but they're going to wreck this economy and wreck crypto so that the big boys can step in and just dominate crypto at the bottom. When the whole world is unemployed, people can't get food, we are in a horrible recession, if not a depression. Everyone's lost their jobs, and no one has any money, and even if they did, they're terrified to step into crypto, because when Bitcoin jumps down around 10,000, and I truly believe it's going to go somewhere down in there, no one's going to have the conviction. I am, and the people that follow the big money and understand what's going on in the world, they are. But think about this one thing, and I'll let you go. BlackRock is invested in Bitcoin mining. They are invested in Coinbase. They have a big investment in Circle, and now they just started their spot Bitcoin fund for the wealthy, and he has $50 million sitting in USD. Think about it, guys. Follow the big money, and they're leading to projects like this. Now, I'm going to give you one other thing to do. I'm going to leave it in the description, but I have my 4 Horseman tokens that I truly believe are the best layer ones, and they're going to win like the banking sector. They are going to be the dominant layer ones. It may not just be banking, but my 4 Horsemen I'll put up against anything. And guys, I'm telling you, I didn't know about this project when I did that video, and that video is only like a week or so, but I'm going to keep digging, and I'll give you more updates on this project. But guys, when you dig into it and you look at the partnerships and the money, I can't comprehend that how much money is going to flow through Cypherium. I mean, not to get into the repo market, guys, but that's where the banks and the international corporations borrow money among themselves. Well, pre the virus, it crashed, and the Fed stepped in and basically took it over and started printing over $1 billion a day. I think it was 2.5 billion a day just to rescue that. No one even knows that, and I wouldn't know it, but I have a background in banking and in currencies and stuff like that, so I pay attention to that kind of stuff and I understand it. But when something like that happens and the Fed has to step in the future, it's going to go through Cypherium. And whatever they're up to, when the other governments around the world look at what's going on, they're going to follow them a lot. I'm not saying they're going to hog everything, but guys, that's the way it works. People look up to America, and you know, the dollar is the currency of the world. That's why China and Russia have an issue with it. That's why American government doesn't like Bitcoin. They can't control it. They want to make sure everyone uses the dollar and not Bitcoin for anything. But these other countries are going to follow America's lead. So why would they look at another blockchain when they can do the exact same thing the U.S. government's using? Telling you guys, there's no telling what comes and passes through Cypherium. It is something to watch. Anyway, not financial advice, guys. Do your own homework and let me know what you think in the comments section, because I really want to know. But I'm going to put this on my short list of cryptos to stack during this recession. And I don't think it's going to take off anytime soon. None of them are. But guys, if you follow me on my channel, the number one thing I am seeking is the best of the best tokens. Because quite frankly, I have way too many. I mean, there are like at least 25, if not 50 projects that are world beaters. They're all going to get their share, but I want to figure out which one are the best of the best. I want the Tiger Woods of crypto in my bags. That's what I'm seeking. And guys, I truly believe, and this was a shocker till I dug into it, that Cypherium might be one. But either way, I'm going to get to stacking. When you can get a crypto like this at these prices, you would, again, not financial advice, but guys, remember how Solana just went, hit new high after new high after new high. This project can be like Solana, and I never say that because, quite frankly, even one of my favorite tokens like HBAR, I don't think it's going to pump like Solana did. But this thing may be my workhorse. This may be the one that gets the number 3 spot. But for me, right now, just so you know, it's Bitcoin for the bulk of my money, Ethereum, because it's all relevant, guys. If you're talking about real money in a portfolio, you don't put money in projects like this. This project may not be what we think, so I'm not going to put 80% of my money into it. That's what Bitcoin and Ethereum's for. Then I like XDC and HBAR, and I like Algorand, I like all these things, but this one is something special. Anyway, guys, didn't mean to ramble, but take a look at this project. Let me know what you think in the comments section. Hit that like button, subscribe, and come back and be part of this community, because I am so excited about what's going on in crypto. I know we're going to go through some really, really, really bad times, probably in the next 18 months. But then we're going to have an election. We're going to get some people in the White House that knows what they're doing and care about America. But no matter what, guys, the only way to pull us out of what's coming, they're going to cut on that printing press. and Cypherium is going to be right there. All right, guys, that's all I got. Take care.